Plus, celebrating community heroes. We'll meet the remarkable Bay Area residents about to get a big honor for their commitment to helping others. It is that time of year again when we celebrate all of our Bay Area Jefferson Award winners from the year before. Sharon Shin previews our annual ceremony. It's always such a great night.
Oh, it's so exciting. Tomorrow night, we are going to honor all 45 of our Jefferson Award winners from 2023, quiet heroes whom we featured almost every week who make our community a better place. Here's a sneak peek.
I got buck off a horse named Dill Pickle. Never ride a horse named Dill Pickle.
This is where we started, right here. If we could stabilize one family at a time, we could stabilize the entire neighborhood.
Who needs extra bags? When you put that positivity out there, it does multiply.
Right on top, a little bit off to the right.
The single most powerful sign of resistance was literally planting a tree.
Nice, so much better, so much better. Try to find your purpose and derive your purpose from giving.
I wanted my life to get bigger. Even if I only had 6 months or a year to live, I wanted to show my kids who I was.
I knew how awful it was to feel stuck and the impact that it can have. The emotional toll, the financial toll.
How do we start to grow our thinking and not immediately think that Black and brown folks are a threat?
One, two. We really want people to know that there's something that they can do right now, which is to exercise.
Sometimes it gets overwhelming, but in the end, it's a really good way to think of him and try to think of him in a positive way.
To see an animal on the street struggling to find food, or that's been hit by a car that has no means of anyone helping it, it's just heartbreaking.
Make the dog happy and have another member to their family.
Because that's the main reason of this organization, is to give animals hope.
A lot of you guys like to read. Inspire them to, want to read, find reading fun, find it important.
As long as I'm alive and kids can read, I'm doing this work.
Nice. Hopefully what I give to these kids, they eventually go and help another kid later on in life or change the gang of life.
There you go, Xavier. So integrity is when you're doing the right thing when nobody is watching you.
People connected to other people through music, whether they were just going to a concert together or performing together. It made sense to me to build a community around music here. Now, each of our Bay Area Jefferson Award winners will receive a medal tomorrow night, and there will be a surprise. The top 5 winners will be considered for a national Jefferson Award later in the year. The live stream starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, and you can view it on our CBS News Bay Area YouTube channel.
It is such a special evening, and I was lucky enough to go to it a few years ago, and just to be in the same room with all these change makers, these difference makers in our community, it is so inspiring.
And they are so humble. So we are glad that we were able to honor them and what they're doing for all of us.
So well deserved.
Yeah.
All right, Sharon, can't wait. Now, we will have a link to the medal ceremony live stream, and you can nominate your local hero for a Jefferson Award online at kpix.com/hero.
where everybody has a chance to do different things.
Janet Frazier oversees an assembly line of students packing care bags for families in crisis.
I want the families to feel loved by the community, and this is a community effort. It's huge, it's huge.
Janet understands the need. More than 2 decades ago, her 20 and 17-year-old daughters, Stephanie and Lindsay, were in a car accident. Stephanie died. Lindsay remained in critical condition, and Janet remembers feeling overwhelmed at her hospital bedside.
And I almost fainted, and a nurse walked me outside the room and asked me when I had eaten last, and it had been over a day.
The nurse shared her sandwich.
It almost brought me to tears, and I felt it in my heart. So I really wanted to do that for other families so they could stay by their child's bedside and be nourished and comforted like I was.
So Janet co-founded the Network of Care in 2004. And when we met her a year later, she had a dozen volunteers who'd packed and distributed 30,000 non-perishable food bags to families at a dozen hospitals.
And then you're getting all the macaroni and cheese ready. And
today, the Concord-based nonprofit reaches 58 hospitals from Sacramento to San Diego and even parts of Colorado. 340,000 families have received the food bags thanks to an expanded volunteer base. Up to 200 students in 3 Contra Costa County school districts help purchase and pack the bags, like Bruce Ellison's special education class in Deer Valley High School in Antioch.
Students just love to do it. They understand what it's for. I think it gives them a lot of pride and a lot of self-confidence.
Young adults like Delasia Ray Campbell learn hands-on job skills from math to product management.
I feel very grateful and thankful to help.
They're very dedicated, they're very passionate. It's just wonderful to come in here and see them.
Janet says the volunteer support helps her continue to turn her family's tragedy into something good by giving gifts of love and support through her community network of care.